You write in the book that seeing Kris Jenner's tears on Keeping Up with the Kardashian about your transition puzzled you then, and it puzzles you now. Why? Is it because you felt she knew all along?
Oh, of course she knew all the time. I had been on hormones for 4.5 years leading up to that point when I met her. Yeah, it was very noticeable. But I was honest. Did I downplay it? I'm sure I did, but I was honest with her because I had just gone through 6 years of hell and I wanted to get back into life. And I loved her. I think her concerns with the book are legitimate. I mean, her feelings are legitimate.
She says the book is all made up, that you're a person who doesn't give a shit, that she's done. She's never been so angry and disappointed in somebody. Do you think that she believes what you've written is untrue?
Let me ask you this question.
Yes.
Was I hard on her in the book? This is your honest opinion.
Well, you blame her for your estrangement and abandonment of your kids. You say she was controlling. You say that you played into her. She was the boss. So I mean, there are harsh truths in the book that you say,
but these are
they're your truths.
They're my truths.
Okay,
absolutely, yeah. That's why last week when she came up with that whole statement that you just read, that really ticked me off because that separates me from my children. So
if she says she is done with you, where do you go from here? Did you call her up? Will you speak? What's the next step?
Well, she called me up and said she never wanted to talk to me again, so I haven't called her back. My book is honest, and it's my story, okay? And I'm sorry she feels that way, and I just don't want her to alienate me from my children.
Well, so where does that leave you with the Jenner girls and with Kim and Khloe and Kourtney?
I don't know. We'll see how that goes off in the future. I don't know.
Have you spoken to any of them since the book has come out?
Kim.
Kim.
Yeah.
Kim seems like your...
I love
your
Kim.
person. She was the first person that you told about.
I told her way before
2013.
anybody. Yeah. Way before anybody.
And what was Kim's
Because she's so curious. She goes, "What the hell's going on with you?" You know, the tabloids were going nuts on me.
Yeah.
Well, she goes, "What the hell's going on?" And she's very open too. So I said, "Oh," she had her own house at the time. So I said, "Hey, I'll come over and I'll tell you my story." And I did. And then she never talked about it again.
Where will this leave you with Khloe? Are you two speaking right now?
I don't know. She doesn't want to talk to me either. So.
She doesn't.
Yeah. But she hasn't talked to me in like 2 years.
She hasn't.
Yeah. And so, that's sad. I was very, very close to Khloe. I mean, I had 23 years of raising them. I met Khloe when she was 5 years old.
That's gotta hurt. I mean, of
course it hurts. Of course it hurts. You know, because I haven't, she was on Howard Stern, called me a liar, and I went, that kind of pissed me off too, because I never lied to her. You know, if I didn't tell her everything, first of all, she never asked.
Well, I mean, she never asked. I mean,
Kim asked.
Right.
Yeah. Kim asked.
By the way,
I wasn't, and I had no. I brought her in and told her before I did anything. I don't know if I got too heavily into actually transitioning, but I told her all my story.